Multiplayer is a huge portion of any game nowadays, with the ability to fight online with friends in persistent worlds and a number of other situations. Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord does have a multiplayer portion. Currently, it is in beta, which is a very wild statement for a game that is also in early access, and it is missing some features. But today, I want to go through my experience with multiplayer and how much fun I've actually been having playing with a lot of my friends from the Total War community. So in this video today, I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a preamble, give you an idea of what the three modes are like for multiplayer, just kind of break them down, and then give you a sense for what's going to go on in the fight that I show you that happens after the preamble. And then I'll just kind of close it up with my overall thoughts on multiplayer. But this should give you an idea of what you're about to get into, either from a good point of view or a bad point of view, because it's pretty chaotic, but it's really fun. So let's jump into essentially how it works. So here we are at the multiplayer screen, and you're going to get here by when you open up your Bannerlord program, you're going to see at the top it says single player. Just click multiplayer, then press play, and you'll get this entirely different boot up menu. And it looks different, obviously, because it's a little bit different of a UI, and you have some different modes. So this is my profile here. You can see I've not won many battles, a whopping 3. We're not really sure what the levels do just yet. They said it's for matchmaking principles. So, you know, you're not going to get matchmade with someone who's level 50, but we're not sure if there's a further expansion to that. So it's actually got a pretty nice little UI. You can invite people directly into your games from here, so it's pretty nifty. I actually like that a lot. And you can just find a game right away based off of the previous ones that I've checked. So let's go ahead and click play. Now I've got 3 modes. I can queue for all 3 or one at a time. Now, I've played Captain the most. Skirmish is, in my opinion, more difficult, and then Siege is a lot harder because it's a little bit more gruesome, in my opinion. So, let's just go over this from left to right. Here's Captain mode. Lead your own detachment of troops into battle in this team-based PvP game mode. Control the battlefield to demoralize the enemy team or annihilate their forces to emerge victorious. And it says players 6v6 over here, but it's not 6v6 in the sense that it's I'm going to fight one person on a one-on-one battle or a 6v6 just individual units. You actually have a small little group of soldiers that you're going to be controlling, and that's what you're going to see in the battle that we see after this today. I'm going to be playing Captain mode, and it's going to be me controlling a number of troops, and if you die, you just jump over to the perspective of another troop. So a lot of people are asking, hey, how do you jump around to different troops? Well, I think what we were watching was actually the multiplayer gameplay and not the single player, or it's just a mode that hasn't been implemented into single player just yet. But again, you play as a single soldier that you then jump over to different soldiers if you die. And it is a best of 5 with a round time of 5 minutes. And there's 3 flags that you can capture. And each flag that you capture, you'll see at the top there's little stars. And those stars will either grow or increase depending on your amount of flags you have. The more flags, the higher your quote-unquote morale. The less flags, the less morale. So kind of look at it almost like death tickets, but a little bit different because you're not going to be respawning in this. Now, Skirmish mode is different in that it is a 6v6 game mode, just like Captain, but you're not controlling troops. It's just you. So you select your unit, whatever it is, from a Falksman to a Legionary to a Cataphract, and it's whatever someone else chooses to do that alongside you. So 6v6 in that situation, and same scenario. Best of 5, 5 minutes, kill all the enemies, so on and so forth. Now, the last one is Siege. This is 60 versus 60, a little bit more intense and a lot harder of a situation. So it's going to be a lot more intensive, and I have personally not tested Siege very much because I'm afraid of any kind of performance issues. I find Captain to be currently the most fun for me because of just the amount of banter you get alongside your friends while you're playing. Now you can just kind of queue up and go on your own and get 5 random people, but playing with a pre-made or at least a portion of a pre-made group makes for a lot of fun. So how does Captain work as far as the individual units? And I wanted to show this in the actual game screen, but since it's so hectic and I can't just create a custom game I mean, you can press custom game, but it doesn't work like that. It's team deathmatch. And I can press custom servers list, and again, it's not quite the same. So what I want to do is press this armory button. This is the same screen for the most part that you would see when you're playing Captain or Skirmish mode. Now, if I click over to any one of the respective races, it's going to show me my classes as options. Now, you don't select your race when you jump into Captain mode. It's random. The race is selected randomly for two factions. So, okay, it's Empire versus Sturgia or Britannia versus Khuzait. It's completely random. You don't get to choose. But you do get to choose your individual class once your race has been selected. And it's actually pretty interesting. So each class has got two little buttons that you can customize. Let's go ahead and I'll just go back to Empire. I'll go to Cataphract. And I've got these two buttons here. Now, with these two buttons, I can select Agile Horses, a Cav Mace, or a Battle Axe. Now, depending on the other race that I'm against, is going to determine which one of these I'm going to want to select. And you have a chance to change your class and your selection every round. So you'll see in the battle, okay, maybe I was using camels one round and I switched on over. Or I was using horse archers one round and I'm going to switch over. So you can kind of adapt, and that's a great way to kind of rock, paper, scissors this, because you as the captain player can say, okay, hey guys, we went all Cav that last round. Let's mix this up and go a mixture of Cav and really strong infantry, or a mixture of Cav and some good archers. You get to have a lot of fun with this, and I think that's what makes Captain mode so interesting and so fun, is that it is a small form game with a lot of complexity, and there's already kind of like a meta evolving out of only the scant month or so of it being live. So I already really enjoy what you can do with the multiplayer portion of this game. Now, in addition, you also have this other one over here. This is typically an armament, but Kontos is, I think it's a javelin, right? And this, yeah, replaces long spear with Kontos. Longer deals more damage but slower. So it's a longer spear. It says it on the right over here. So you can see the effects of what I'm doing and how it changes my armament. So if I click over here to bows and arrows, I have a Western long spear, I have my Paramirian, I have my hunting bow, and then I have my war cursor. Now I can switch this to small shield, and I lose the bow and gain a studded round shield. So, okay, am I going to be fighting against a lot of people who are going to be using a ton of archery? Well, then I want a studded round shield. Am I going to be fighting against Khuzait? Well, then I want more agile horses. And you can see over here, if I switch from agile horse to just say Cav Mace, I'm getting just an Imperial War Horse. So I kind of like this ability to custom suit how your character is. You're not just simply choosing Cataphract and you have the same armament every time. You can actually custom build these Cataphracts out to be pretty impressive. I mean, especially if you take a look at how the Empire is right now in the quote-unquote meta. It's like one of the strongest ones. Like everything they have is just disgustingly strong. Like everything is super powerful of theirs. But if you take a look at Britannia, everything of theirs is very, very weak. In fact, I think one of the big tactics right now is actually savage spam, where you take savages and give them either rumfayas or hammers or whatnot, or pikes, depending on what you're against, and just kind of spam the enemy. You can use fiends as well to get a lot of really good longbow damage in. But I like this because you get a lot of really cool, diverse, fun play in Captain mode, and you don't have to feel like, okay, well, I'm Aserai, so I've got only these 7 classes, and it's pretty bare bones. It's like, no, I can be a Mamluk here, and I can go with an agile horse, and I'll be able to catch up to Khuzait horse archers and cut them down. Or I'll go with a longer spear or a heavier lance to help me just skewer Sturgian infantry. Or again, the longer spear to help me fight against other Cav, say from Vlandia. So I like this ability to really kind of custom pick how you're choosing your character based off of what you're up against. It makes it less of a straight rock, paper, scissors fight where it's like, okay, well, we're Vlandia and we're fighting Sturgia, and Sturgia, it's just going to be an infantry fight, and I just know I'm going to take nothing but knights. Well, me as a Sturgian, I can say, well, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to take warriors with, or maybe it's brigands with the better spears here. Or spears, berserkers, banded mauls, javelins, throwing axes. You can, there we go, spears on the Varyogs, and I can say, okay, well, screw your Cav. I'm just going to sit up here in a box and skewer you back. So you can, and you get a lot of the same mechanics you get when you're playing single player. So if you already know how to move around your armies, set up formations and everything, you get all that achieved pretty easily with Captain mode, because you're going to be controlling that small pocket of unit. let's actually jump into a game and see how this all works. Sorry for the long 10-minute preamble, but I wanted to give anyone an introduction to this if they've not ever played the multiplayer portion of Bannerlord and how it works. I guess kind of my overall first impressions and more or less a review of the multiplayer. Let's jump into a battle and let's get going with that. Ooh, so here we are with some Khuzait versus Aserai now.
It is time.
Are you spear infantry, Arrow?
What'd you just call me?
Cool. I'll stay behind you as the rabble. We'll just team up.
You should try Consguard, Ryan. It's really fun.
I'm on Consguard. Consguard with glaives and extra arrows.
They're really good at melee too.
You should be a rabble rouser.
Dude, I am the consummate rabble rouser.
The rabble comes with 25 models. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, those scythes.
It's an army bred for one purpose: to rabble.
Rabbling.
My fighting rabble rousers. All right, you guys go ahead and march ahead. I'll pick up the rear.
Yes.
So basically, Arrow and I can kill any unit. Fine.
Good. Cone and I are capping C.
Honestly,
Cone, you just cap C. I'm gonna go harass.
I've found that using the Aserai,
be the best map for.
It's like 2 groups going up to C.
For rabble.
the Aserai Mamluks are actually pretty decent in this matchup.
They're really good, yeah.
Because they're way faster than you would think. I'm gonna head to B with my little con guard.
They're wood elves. The Aserai.
What?
They've got an archer, so I think.
Hey, heads up! There's a big force coming right here at B.
All right, I'm at B. I'm
You
out.
might want to fall back a little bit, Ryan.
Where are
2
they?
to 3 people up here.
They're right, like over this lip here.
Oh, okay, I see them now.
Here they come! Here they come! They're pouring into the valley.
They're pouring into the valley.
Tribal warriors behind.
Oh.
Move!
Here, they've got their flank turned to the house over there. You guys might be able to get something done.
You might want to pull back, Ryan.
Oh god, they're really coming at me.
They're faster, yeah. I can cover you a little bit.
Eee!
Ooh. Oh,
We take him? No.
Ryan and I can kite him a little bit. Ryan, just keep kiting.
Yep.
Just kite them.
Move!
When they split up.
Onward!
Yeah.
They're turning their sides a little bit. Shoot at them.
Yep.
Give him hell!
Those cav will harass them. Yeah.
Nice. Getting
They're
some
trying
picks.
to back up to the building.
Move!
Yeah, which is actually a really good play. Like, when you're like out calved, getting in that building is like pretty clutch.
You got a nice little position with your cons guard here.
Yeah, trying to keep them up on this little hill.
I'm gonna go around the back of them and start shooting them in the back.
Cool.
Are you and Namru doing alright up there, Bone?
Move!
Hey, nobody's
You
capping
and
A.
Motherboard's on the split side.
The old Khuzait standoff. Just nailing a
they have
shield.
We're getting shot.
They have some spearmen that are just hiding in the hills.
Oh, they have an archer. A lone archer
Oh,
behind
they're
them.
turning.
They have a lone archer behind us. We just have to ignore him.
About to get A. Got it.
I'm just firing to their flank right now.
You see this?
Yeah, I see.
There's archers up on the hill. Archers up on the hill behind
Okay.
us, across them. And actually, I can go after
Yeah.
them.
I'm behind him with the horse archers.
Phone is on them. Phone is on them. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We just have to distract these tribal warriors down here.
What about
surround on them.
half ammunition? I'm gonna have my guys.
Pwn is not on those archers shooting me.
I'm having my guys fire.
Regular
Oh, okay, good.
Full fire, yeah.
Up behind me. Up behind me.
Fire!
Damn it.
Forward!
Told you I should have gone for them.
They're behind you now?
They've been behind me.
Yeah, let's.
That's what I'm saying. You said ignore them.
Hey, C's the only one. If we could just keep them down in this valley, they're gonna try
Yeah,
and move for
their
C.
spearmen are charging for us right now.
Sorry, I thought they were somewhere else. I didn't.
No.
break
Pwn-
the
And then like I backed up and they were like, shoot like Pwn's on them. Pwn didn't show up. Like all my neighbors.
Pwn, you were supposed to relieve us.
I'm killing them.
I
now.
don't think I was anywhere near you.
We're getting
No,
some picks
you were
now.
not. I didn't even see
Hey,
you.
I've been at sea the whole time.
Well, now I killed their archer, so I guess it's a fair trade.
All right, I got my guys shooting here.
If we just keep them off C.
God, that
They have
guy's.
C, don't they?
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
kill
they
him.
have a group of spearmen circling it.
Okay, let's move up there.
Okay, I'm coming then.
Oh, nice charge in that rear.
So
My
just-
guys are. Oh,
Got on a horse, so whatever.
It's true, she did say it.
she said it clear as day. Right in my face.
Let the record show.
Yeah, we can get this
No,
now.
he killed my horse.
I'm getting some good shots in the
I
rears.
have a few arrows in my shield.
My guys are just picking up arrows in the ground. I love it.
I have the high ground. Don't try it, Anakin.
I have the
Oh,
arrows,
my head
Anakin. Good. That's right. Pick up those arrows, guys. I think that's awesome. Like, the AI is just like, oh, I'm smart enough to go grab some arrows.
Yeah, it's nice.
I want to shoot things.
You got to see they're losing morale.
All right, now.
Alright, getting up there, getting up there. Oh! Oh!
Nice guys, we're winning this. There's just a couple spearmen like encircled on the objective.
Don't worry, I just swiped at them with a glaive.
They're not gonna last.
Blade guard. Oh yeah, these guys.
They have. Look how many arrows are on the shields.
The true Khuzait experience.
Oh, don't worry, Turin, I just killed one of your guys.
Nice, dude. I think that was me.
Yeah, good, good. You deserve it, man. Go for the head.
I was wondering how that happened.
Move!
I lost one of my
That's-
guys.
They have one guy left running somewhere.
Oh, I see him over here.
Sure that ran.
We've got it.
But there he
Oh, that
is.
dude
He's
on
on a
the horse
horse.
over there.
He's on a
Okay.
horse.
I love playing horse archers. It's so much fun.
Just kill his horse.
Just bring the horse down. That's the best way.
Oh, I accidentally killed him.
Ah. The old rolling target practice.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do in response to that.
I'm going rabble again.
I can stick with Khan's Guard. Those kind of worked out well, I think.
Yeah, do it. I'm just gonna go horse archer again, I guess. I don't know what we need to change. Felt pretty good. It was a slow
Yeah.
grind, but Khuzait usually is.
Yeah.
It's like,
But, I mean, they came in with a ton of shields too. So you just
yeah,
have to-
yeah.
Do we have any Lancers with glaives?
The lancers are good.
Yeah.
You can try.
No, I was saying, like, do we have any?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. 'Cause those guys are pretty down and dirty.
They are. You're down and dirty, bro.
Hey, dude, come on, man. People are watching.
That's right.
Not in front of my friends.
Not in front of the kids.
they switched to some. They have some cab pressing C.
Ooh.
Maybe we can overwhelm them with our cab.
Cav
Yeah, they're
fight.
2-2-2.
They do have the mighty camels.
I'm pushing into the valley to B.
It's just a
I
tan
think
horse.
they're all going to C. Yeah.
You want me to get out of the valley of B, push up to C to help out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You should be able to get some clean shots of them as they're crossing that little gap.
I follow the rabble.
The mighty rabble.
Go rabble rouse. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Rabble, rabble.
So this time we're not outnumbered in infantry. Still have to pay close attention.
And I'll use this cliff to my advantage. So if
You
they...
and I can crush anyone we go after. Oh, we should go after those archers, I think. Push their archers off. Look. I think, right? No.
Oh!
No.
Something shot me!
Not
Yeah, archer shot me. I wish I could specifically tell my guys to shoot one thing.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
yeah.
Yeah, we pushed them off C pretty good. It looks like.
Oof, my guys are getting shot up pretty hard by those archers.
Oh, they have mammoths.
Yeah, I'm moving behind these guys. Oh, God.
Where is everyone right now?
Just circling
You
it.
gotta relieve some pressure off of Spartacus.
Yeah, my
Alright, let's go.
guys are almost dead.
Alright, is our cab ready?
Forward!
Yeah.
Move!
Italian.
Alright, let's go.
Farticus.
Thanks! Not that.
You go left and then you go right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, you guys know my high school nickname?
No!
Not again. Not again.
They're behind that rock there on the right there? Yeah.
Oh no, that's not good.
Attack!
Alright, yeah, I got this whole unit of veterans over here.
Nice.
Yeah, all dead.
Wrecked.
Wrecked them. Damn near killed them. Oh, tribal warrior.
Alright, my rabble's doing a lot of work now.
I could shoot one of your guys if you want me to.
Except my loss. Yeah, my guys died, but they put in some effort.
They don't have much left though.
Both of our units, but they're in tatters right now. And we've got like all of our cap.
I just love there's like the circling cav, just like shooting into him.
3 units for the price of 2.
Yeah. Like I took a good amount of hits into mine, but it's gonna make it.
You're just
Definitely worth
killed. On a very expensive one.
Yeah, nice.
Seem to be doing more damage to all of our people.
I killed.
Ow.
I guess that was me. Sorry. But don't worry, I killed him for you too. So all in all, I think I did the right
Go
thing.
Cap A.
They have one guy left.
It was worth it.
He did.
It worked out, yeah, clearly.
A round 1 again.
Rabble dabble.
Gotta give him the old rabble dabble.
Look at Spartacus's kill count.
What is it?
7 and 7.
Dude,
Hey,
you're the cons guard, bro.
You know what, dude? I gotta say, man. Last time with the camels, not so great. This time with the cons guard, way better.
I've always said Sparty's a rabble rouser.
Dude, let it be known.
I've always said it.
I think that honestly, like, if you're like getting into multiplayer, and Turin or Nick and I have talked about this, like, playing a ranged character is probably the quickest and the easiest way to like get acquainted with how the mechanics work.
Yeah, it's safer
Yeah.
for sure.
You just have to be careful about
they went all
because occasionally, like, depending on how your teammates are arranged, you may or
They
may
have 4
not
Cav this time.
Yeah, that's a good point. They might
wow,
block
they
you.
have 4 cav.
They got 4 cap this time, and
They
one
wanna
guard.
play. Well, we have.
Our archers get to the high ground, and let's back up to a wall. I'll stay behind the shields.
They're
Roger
taking
that.
a fight at sea again. Let's just give it to them. We should be able to win it. Yeah, the lancers
Yeah.
with glaives are pretty OP.
The high ground. Archers, stick close to us with the shields. I'll just be like chaff,
We
basically.
may have to
Got
split
it.
off a little bit because they do have guards, and
Okay.
yeah, we'll need archers.
We'll
on
stay.
those
I'll
sides.
stay with you. The archers can come with us too, or take like a spot on the high ground. and
They're
fire.
high guard. Oh man,
Ah, the cons guard.
those are guards.
Those are guards, yeah. Yeah, that's
With
you got open
javelins.
fire on this party.
Alright,
The guys with the
Right up
halberds.
there on the sea.
got it. The guys are actually on sea behind the little wagon, right?
They backed off. They
Yeah,
just ran
they
behind the
backed
rock back over here.
Make a shield wall!
They flee from me. I,
How
the
noble!
mighty one,
Alright,
One
all,
horseman
let's all
shall
push forward slowly.
take sea and
Put
be
some
the
pressure on
company
their
hero.
archers.
Sure.
Try to get their guards to move out into the open, and then our comms guard can start ripping it.
Oh! I got rid. Who rode me down? We were attacked from the rear. Yeah, we just got charged hard.
It's okay. Stick tight.
Oh man, that hurt. Oh man!
Camels,
Yep.
come!
Here they come. Oh, ow!
My
Why am I
horsemen
gonna
shall
start
descend
here?
from the
I didn't
mountains.
tell him to charge.
Oh man, just getting bulldozed over here.
Alright, let's push onto their archers now.
Yeah.
It's like when you're doing like you go to like one of those like water parks where they've got the those wave things. The wave thing just keep, yeah, you're slowly peeing in the bowl and no one
Yeah,
knows
what's
it.
happening?
Oh!
Well, my horse died, so I guess I'll stand here with Sparty's troops and get rode down.
We should have gotten their archers.
Oh man, these camels.
Why are my guys all the way over here? What the hell are they doing?
They're probably just off.
Yeah, they kind of wandered off and got like I
Ancient Chinese.
the hell it sucks.
Oh,
Oh my god. They're not listening to my commands. There we go. And I don't even know where they are.
Yeah, I've gotten so many Mamelukes down.
Yeah, I know.
Glaive.
this glaive is mean, dude.
Glaives are so good, yeah. We still might win this despite that.
Oh!
Start.
This camel is mine!
Oh, it's me. We've got to start moving now.
Okay. I'll head
We're
to
going
B.
to try to harass. Get down.
I'm gonna get on a horse with this glaive and try and do some
Oh,
damage.
Get
the
on the
cons
camel,
guard
bro.
have returned.
It's actually not bad. Where's the There's no camel nearby.
There they are.
Where are you at, Sparty?
Oh, I might be able to take this
I
conquest.
was gonna say I could give you a camel.
I got B.
I think it's just me now.
Be careful.
Yeah, I've sent one of my guys off into the woods. I thought.
Yeah,
There
that's a
comes the
smart play.
rabble. There comes the fearless rabble.
Oh, I just missed just taking a dude's head off.
Okay, we got B.
There it is. Got that
The
guard.
guy ran
Yeah,
all the
go
way
with
over there,
cons guard.
took a horse, and I killed him the second he hopped on it.
What a disappointment for that guy, man.
Die, Consguard. Consguard's almost dead.
How did that miss?
These are guards with great swords.
Yeah, cavalry swords are right. Whatever. Oh, got another one.
Alright, that looks good.
Dude, the rabble's killing their guards.
Ah, he can outrun my camel.
Woo! I know, we're just chasing this guy down. Ah!
Damn. That guy's horse is way faster than my camel.
I think he's got the agile one. I don't know, or it's got more barding. One or the other.
Oh, I just domed his horse.
Oh!
Just took the objective back. You need to go grab it again?
I'll go for it.
Yeah, I'm down there as well. We'll get this guy.
Oh! Just missed it. Aha! There it is.
They got one guy left.
A hit.
That was a scrappy fight.
That was good. That was a good one to close it out there.
Yeah, we got him though.
I thought you were just gonna glaive me. Got so many horse. I got arrows coming out of every orifice.
Ryan, look, the camel's here.
Where is it?
Oh,
Aha!
Let's jump.
A win! A good one!
Bungling war
So you
crime.
can see that we had a lot of fun playing that. Professor Pwn, myself, Turin, Aerocrastic, all of us really enjoy the multiplayer. It's a lot of fun just to kind of romp around for like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes. I think we did like 3 or 4 games right there, and it really didn't take like more than 30 or 45 minutes. So if you have not yet played multiplayer and you have a lot of friends that do have the game, jump into a game with them. It's so like casual and haphazard and fun and chaotic and ridiculous. And there is obviously a method to the madness, and there definitely is a meta that will evolve as more dedicated servers come online and so on and so forth. But I think right now, in the iteration that the multiplayer is, it's clearly not complete. It clearly has more stuff to be added, but I think right now it's so fun to just jump in and get hog wild with it that you are doing a disservice to yourself if you have not touched the multiplayer portion of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. But I hope this kind of gave you a better idea of how the multiplayer works for Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. I know it can be a little daunting to jump into the multiplayer portion of a game, especially with how toxic that can sometimes get, but honestly, you will definitely be rewarded if you give it a shot. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. If you have any other questions about the multiplayer, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. But don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, all that kind of action. But have a good one, and take care.